Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tag that Gabby Velvet Ghost did. 10 things I'd save in a fire tag. So she created this and I thought that was such a good idea and I wanted to do it for myself. So here we are. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. Sorry if this is all a mess, it's because I've got everything in this list on my bed. So it just looks a mess, so I apologise in advance for that. So number one in this list is this little guy. This is Brown Ted, very original name. This teddy is 30 years old, pretty much. My brother got this when he was born. Then my other oldest brother got it when he was born, and then I got it when I was born. So it's been passed through the generations. This is I can't live without Brown Ted. He's just so cute. He's the best. He's not the cutest looking teddy bear. You know, he's quite thin, he's not fluffy, but he's mine. And I love him so much. Hands down save Brown Ted because he's my favourite and he's been in this family for generations and I just could not leave him in a fire. I could not do it, so Brown Ted. I love him. So number two on the list is my photo albums. I have 4. They're not all full, but they're pretty much full. 3 of them are full, 1 of them isn't. Now, we have family photo albums, which I did contemplate saving, but I think if we were in a fire, this is me overanalyzing stuff, that my parents would save them. So, I don't need to. But I've got mine. And this just has, like, all my photos in, obviously. It has, like, with friends, with people I've met. There's my bear. And it's just really nice photos that I like, photos that obviously are just memories. There's photos in here of people that I don't talk to anymore, people I'm not really friends with anymore, but I still keep them in here because it's memories, you know. And I have like my holiday pictures and pictures with family, pictures from my graduation. Yeah, I have like all sorts. I have a lot of photos of Panic at the Disco from when I went to go see them. But no shame. So it's like this page is a nice mix. So this is from when I went to go see Panic at the Disco. This is me and Brogan's hands at the colour run. There's me and Brogan in the photo booth. And the yellow submarine at John Lennon Airport in Liverpool. And just some nice photos. Even photos that like don't mean anything that I just really like this one. In case you're wondering, I got these photo albums from Tiger. They are just plain. I think they're about £5 each or something like that. And they fit tons and tons of photos in here. I got these to customise and I haven't customised them yet, but that's why I got these. And yeah, I just really like them, so I would definitely save my photo albums. The next things I would save would be my autographs from my favourite actor, Nico Mulegro. He is my favourite actor, hands down. He is fabulous. He was in a show called My Fat Diary, that's where I discovered him. And he was in Hollyoaks and loads of other stuff. And I've met him about 9 times. The shame. And he is so lovely every single time, and he's just such a nice guy. A few times I've met him, I've got an autograph from him. I've only got 3, technically 4. And yeah, he's just such a nice guy. He follows me on Twitter now, which is awesome, and I haven't seen him since like 2015, and I miss him a lot. I hope he don't watch this. That'd be awkward if he did. I'm not going to think about that. So yeah, I'm just going to go through, and they've all got my name on, which is so lovely. We have a good laugh when we see each other. Bit of a chat, bit of a laugh, you know. It's a great time. The first one is this one, and this is when I first met him. I did a collage of screen caps from My Fat Diary as him as Finn. I love it. That was the first time I met him and I was freaking out. Honestly, I was so nervous. It says, Joanne, lots of love, thanks, Nico Mulegro at the bottom. Which is so cute. He was so lovely when I first met him. I was proper like shaking. Second one is this one, and this is from Roller Coaster magazine, which he had a photo shoot for. And I bought the magazine, it was quite expensive, and I asked him to sign this page from it just because it's such a good photo of him, and it was a full photo spread. And with this one, I met him and he signed it and he was like, do you want me to put your name on it? I said, yes please, that'd be great. And then he was like, do you want me to sign the other pages? I was like, no, it's fine. So he was going to sign the other pages for me. I was like, okay, whatever. So that's this one. It says, Joanne, all the best, and a kiss. Oh, he's so lovely. I can't even praise him enough. He's just the nicest guy ever. And the last one is this one. And this is one of my favourite photos of him ever. My friend, this photo, and this was in 2014. We went to a charity football match that he was playing in Leeds. And we went to the party the night before. And then she took this photo at the match the day after, and it's just one of my favourite photos. I don't know why. It says, Joanne, lots of love from Nico Milagro. 2 kisses and a little smiley face. I love this one. So I have 3 autographs from him, which is so special, and I have this one, which is my Spike Island DVD cover, and I've met 3 of the cast from this. So Nico's is here. Oh, it's not focusing. There we go. And then I have Adam Long, which is here. I've met him a couple of times. He's only signed this though from me. And then I met Elliot Tittensaw, which is here. Which is cool. So I've only got 2 of Shadowcaster left to meet, which is awesome. So I love this. This goes along with the Nico ones. But yeah, I love that I've met 3 of them. It's so nice to have this, and I do keep this on my wall. I need to get like a special frame for it so it doesn't get ruined. And like, what I like about these is each of them have a story to tell from when I met him, so it's a really nice time, and I like looking back and reminiscing on the times I've met him. Because sticking with the similar theme, next on my list is my Panic at the Disco signed memorabilia. I guess that's what you call it. So I'll go with this one first, because this one doesn't have much of a story. This is my Death of a Bachelor CD, and it's signed by Brendan. There. And this, I pre-ordered this from Amazon, because he was signing a lot of them for Amazon exclusively, and he signed it with this gold pen, and he sat down and signed them all. So I had to get my hands on a signed copy, because obviously they're my favourite band. So that's that one. And then I met them in 2011, and we had to buy a t-shirt to meet them from HMV, which is fine. My mum took me, and she didn't care paying. We were running a little bit late. We had about 10 minutes till the line shut off for meeting them when we got into HMV, so we had to be quick and pay. So we literally just grabbed a size from the shelf. We didn't even care what size it were, because obviously I'm not going to wear it because it's signed, and got in the queue. And we had about 5 minutes until the queue was ending when we joined it. So it was like, I remember that day so well. I'm going to tell you the story. So it was May 16th, 2011. That's when I met them. So nearly 6 years ago, which is crazy. And I had my English GCSE resit that day, and before I went into my exam, my dad texted me because I begged them all weekend to take me to meet him. I was like, please, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. And they took me, and my dad rang up HMV and said, what do we need to do? And they just said, when you get there, you just need to buy a t-shirt, and then you can meet them. Get there before 5 o'clock, you can meet them. So I checked that text before I went into my exam. I was so excited. I passed that exam, in case you were wondering. And then to school, my mum picked me up, and we went straight to Manchester, like straight there. And we got to HMV, I would say probably about 4:45, which was terrifying. So yeah, well, I went home and got changed because I wasn't going in my school uniform. Got straight there, queued up, and we queued up for hours. Like, it took us a couple of hours to get through the queue. And we had this really weird guy behind me. I was like 16 at the time, and he was like, did you see the Beatles when they were around? No, I'm 16. It was freaking weird. Anyway, so we met them, and it was so lovely. Like, Brendan asked me if it was still raining outside. Dallin was beautiful, even though I didn't know who he was at the time. Bloody kicking myself. Spencer was lovely, and it was just such the most perfect day. And I haven't met them since, so it technically was a once in a lifetime, but I do want to meet them soon. Anyway, that's the story. Not that you probably wanted to hear that. And this is the t-shirt. It's like massive. What size is this? An XL. It's huge, but I'm not wearing it. Right, so this one's Dalton's, the DW. I love Dallin, he's my favourite. I proper fangirl over him. This one I think is Ian's, Ian Crawford. He doesn't play in the band anymore. This one's Brendan's. Oh no, that's Ian's. that one's Ian's, and this one's Spencer's. Spencer Smith. He don't play in the band anymore either. Is this upside down? Oh, I don't bloody know. Anyway, that one's Spencer's. So Dallin, Spencer, Brendan and Ian. So I just keep this. Obviously this is never going to get washed or worn, but I love it. It's my favourite. And then when I met them, I asked them to sign my If Evie Can't Sweat Out album booklet, because this is my favourite album from them. It still is. So I'll go through that again. So this one's Brendan's. As you can tell, he still has the same signature with the exclamation mark. This one is Ian's. That one is Spencer's. Not that you can see it. There we go. And that one's Dallin's. And me and my mum were together, but she had this and I had the t-shirt, so they signed both for us kindly. They didn't have to do that because obviously they were probably just wanting to sign t-shirts, but they signed it anyway. They were so lovely. And yeah, so obviously I have to save that in a fire because they're my favourites. I need to hurry up because I talk way too much. I'm so sorry. Next is a similar item. This. Now this probably just looks like crap to you, but this is the streamers from the Panic at the Disco concert last year, which is where I got my flag and everything. I was sat like in the upper stores. I went to the Manchester show, and the artists never shoot like confetti up there and stuff, and they shot it like right up to us, and I was like, I have to pick some before I go home. I have to get some. And there was one piece that somebody behind me had grabbed, and I was like, no, I'm not letting this go. So I didn't think I was going to get any more, so I just snapped it. I was like, you have that bit, I'll have this bit, we're rocking. So they probably hated me for that because I snapped it, but I don't care. So yeah, and then I picked up more at the end of the gig because there were loads on the floor, so I was like, okay, why not? So yeah, I would definitely save this. This is going in a frame, sticking along the same lines. The next thing I would save would be my concert programmes. I love concerts, in case you didn't know. Concerts are where I'm happiest in my life. I love the atmosphere, I love the vibe, I love the fact that you're seeing your favourite artists in concert for the first time. Well, maybe not for the first time, but you're seeing your favourite artists in concert, and it's just such a special experience. I adore concerts, they're my favourite things. And I do collect programmes when I can. A lot of gigs like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Alpha B, Conor Maynard, stuff like that, they didn't have programmes, so I don't have them for them. But ones at the like MEN Arena, big arena concerts do tend to have them. So I have Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga. I do keep them in order of when I saw them as well. JLS, I've been to gigs since then. Katy Perry, which was the most expensive programme. This was like 30 quid. I was like, are you actually kidding me? But I paid it anyway because I'm stupid. Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, the Jonas Brothers, Busted. I have a Steps one here which I'm not going to get out. And then I have some from musicals and stuff. So I have my Harry Potter tour booklet. I just keep that in here because it's a memorabilia thing. So this is the official guide from the Warner Brothers studio tour in London, so I keep that in there. And I have the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory West End show programmes as well, which is cool. This one has like the cast and stuff in. This one's like a written one, and this one has the pictures from the show in it. And these came as a bundle for like 10 or 15 quid, so that was really cheap, so we got these. I do have a Hairspray one because I went to go see Hairspray, but I don't know where that is, which is a shame because Hairspray is so good. That was such a good show. Next is going to sound quite materialistic and not very special, but I would save my phone just because if you save your phone, if you're in a fire, one, you can ring people to let them know that you're safe. Two, you can ring them to let them know of what's happened. Plus it's entertainment, so yeah, I would save my phone and or laptop. But that's really the only materialistic thing in this list. In my case, how funny is that? I love it. Save my phone. I'm not going to go too much into detail about that. Next item I don't actually have with me. I can't place it for the life of me. I don't know where they are. But I would save my grandma's silver shoes. Now, my grandma had this pair of shoes, right? And when she bought them, I remember it, they were the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, Grandma, why did you buy those? And she was like, because I like them. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then every time I saw her, for years and years and years and years and years, she would wear these shoes. She knew I didn't like them, and it's like, oh, why are you wearing those shoes? They were so ugly. And then she passed away a few years ago, and I said I wanted to keep them because they were mine and her like thing, because I didn't like them, she liked them, she wore them to wind me up, and I just wanted to keep them because sentimental, you know. Would save her ugly silver shoes. They are, I'm glad I don't have them because I don't want to put you through the ugliness of them. But I have to keep them. The next items I would save are 2 vinyls. I would save Panic at the Disco's Pretty Odd, just because of how hard this is to get hold of. This was a Hot Topic limited edition vinyl. I have done my vinyl collection video, which I'll leave linked down below, so I'm not going to get it out just now because I want to kind of wrap this up quickly. So have that, and then I would save my 21 Pilots Blurry Face Live, again for the same reason. This is a triple picture disc limited edition, so they're very special, quite hard to get hold of now, I would have thought, and I want to keep them. But obviously that video I'll leave linked down below, just because you'll be able to see the disc and why I would save them, and how special they are. So, and the last items that I would save would be postcards from friends. These are postcards from friends in Italy and America. So I have one from my friend Katie, who in Massachusetts, I think she's in Boston. I have one from my friend Robbie in Italy. How beautiful is this landscape? Like, oh my god, that's gorgeous. I want to live there, that is beautiful. And then I have this one from my friend Steph. She said, oh, she saw this postcard, and I was like, Joanne would totally dig it, and I totally do, so thank you. But yeah, I would keep the postcards from friends just because they're so special and I really like them. And I love having cards, and I'm sure I have a card from my friend Sarah. It's got like a little cat on it, but I can't remember where I've put it. I saw it the other day and now I don't know where it is. I'm so sorry, Sarah, if you're watching, but yeah, I have that card as well. It means a lot. And then also from my friend Steph, I'm just chucking this in because it came in the same parcel, is this disc. Now, she painted this herself. How badass is that? It has the 21 Pilots little logo. I don't even know if Steph's a fan of 21 Pilots. I don't know. Anyway, so it's got the little logo on. Focus, there we go. Which is cool. And then on the other side it says, peace will win, fear will lose, which I really love. And that's from like one of my favourite songs, Car Radio, as well, so I love that quote. And she put this on her Instagram stories, I think it were, and of her like painting them, and I said, oh, and I sent her a tweet, and I was like, oh my god, that 21 Pilots CD you do it is like so sick. And she was like, that's funny you say that because it's actually for you. I was like, oh no way, it was so good. I didn't know it was for me at the time, so yeah, I'm just chucking that in there just because it's stuff from my friends all over the world, so I want to obviously save them. Another one I had on my list, which I'm just going to throw in, is my photo booth stripped from like times I've spent with Brogan. It's just me and Brogan's photo booth pictures, but I literally saw these the other day and now I have no clue where they are. I am so annoyed, but yeah, I would save them. Hopefully this will remind Brogan to send them to me, if she hasn't already. I don't know when this is going up, because she hadn't sent them to me from Manchester. She took them home in a bloody birthday present bag and we both forgot because we're bad. Anyway, that's that. So yeah, they are the 10 things I would save in a fire. Please let me know what you would save in a fire, special to you, and please let me know if you enjoyed this or not. It's up to you, by giving it a big thumbs up, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of me. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!